Alright, we're up and running now. After a quick trip back from Fergus Falls. Girls 12U, successful 8-2 win. It's a power play opportunity for the Capitals. Puck battle along the boards. Broken up by Noah. Carrollton stepping up at the point. Capitals able to get it out into neutral zone. Puck dumped to near side. Picked up by Capitals, pressured by the Fury. Luke Cook there, adds some support. D-to-D pass. Capitals brings it back near side. Pressured by Cook. Cook won't check it away. Capitals recover. Breakout pass up to 15. Nice chip. Got it out into neutral zone. A near side pass for. He's going to go up and get it. Backhands it up into the Angel zone. Stopped by Aiken. Dumped back in by Capitals. Or by Cook into the Capital zone. Recovered far corner. They're going to dump it off the boards, and it will be icing. So it'll be a face-off back down in Bismarck end. .35 seconds remain on the Angels penalty. Face-off won by the Angels. Wraparound dump by M&F. Recovered in the near corner by Capitals. Pressured by Cook. Capitals, nice cross-ice pass far side. A return near side pass broken up by Nystrom. His backhand got picked off by the Capitals in neutral zone. Capitals trying to flip it up. Hits the body of Sandy. Recovered. 12 the puck carrier. He rips a shot. Deflection shot. Just missing the far side of the net. Shot from the point. Angels back at full strength. Battle along. Kieselin with the face-off. Face-off won by Capitals out to the point. A quick centering shot from behind goal line. Cleared wide by Angels. Loose puck up front coming in, looking for that rebound. Angels almost finding success. Kept in at the point into the near corner. Sent back along the boards. Pass towards net from the boards. Broken up by Angels. Bouncing puck out in the neutral zone. Going after it. Slapped out by 4. Kieselin finally gets a stick on it, giving chase in the far corner. Puck wrapped along the boards. Gets past Therrelson. Polanski goes in, recovers it, passes it over to Tweeten. Tweeten, bank pass behind the net. Therrelson, unable to recover. Pushed towards net by the Capitals. Charging forward is Therrelson. He loses his footing. Flipped back forward into the Angels' end by the Capitals. Therrelson recovers. Nice job by Capitals tying up Braden Key on the pass, centering pass by Therrelson. DeFiore now the puck carrier. He's tied up along the boards. Big collision. It's going to get hammered into the corner by Therrelson. Picking it up on the far side is Polanski. He's tied up behind the play. Centering pass from DeFiore looking for Noah. Get broken up by the Capitals, and they're going to send it all the way down. An icing whistle. Should be a near side face-off down in the Capitals' end.
That's one of my favorites. I can still see it. I barely hit you.
Off the draw, loose puck out front, charging forward was Pieslin, recovered by M&F. Abe M&F on the turn, banking off the boards. Nice job of DeFiore, tipping it up to Polanski, immediately recovered by your Capitals. Capitals, a huge glove save by Noonan. A wonderful look by the Capitals, trying to find far side open net. Saved only by the threads of the far tip of the glove by Noonan. Dumped into the zone by DeFiore. Chased in the near corner by Polanski. Pressure shot from the point. M&F goes wide of the net. Kept in far side. By the skate of Pieslin. Pieslin on the turn, rips a shot, deflected down. Quick reaction save. Loose puck behind the net. Pieslin recovers. Stripped away off his stick. Lundy giving his support. Breakout pass on the stick of M&F. He dumps it along the boards in the corner. Lundy going after it. Slides out, picked off in the new, before crossing over by Olsen. Olsen feeds it back to Pieslin. Pieslin rips a shot, deflected down. Nice reaction save. Pass out to Pieslin. Pieslin walks in, he rips a shot. It's loose. It's still loose. Lundy with a shot. Capitals able to clear it out wide. Charging forward, Pieslin. Offside should have been the call, as Angels did have it out in the neutral zone. Puck from M&F to Olsen. Olsen flips it in towards the net. Continuing to chase it behind the goal line is Olsen. Capitals recover, sending it near side. Breakout pass. Tip shot, 9 coming in. Backhand on target. Noonan leg save. Puck picked up in the near corner by Theraldson. Passes along the boards to Bolte. Bolte trying to hit Nystrom, sent it behind him. Nystrom, puck carrier, changes direction near corner. Sends it back along the boards to Bolte. Bolte ties the puck up along the boards. Theraldson digging for it. Theraldson finds it, comes out with it. It's going to carry it, change the direction. Sends it back to Bolte. Bolte flipping it up off the boards to Aiken. Coulter Aiken carries it over the red line. He's tied up, poke checked away. Change of direction by the Capitals. They send it back down into the Angels' end. Stopped behind the net by Noonan. Pieslin across to Bolte. Bolte was trying to find a streaking forward Angel. Unable to do so as they were on their heels and not moving, so that's going to be an icing call. 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in period number 1. Game is still tied 0-0. Pieslin with the draw. Puck battle cleared wide by Sandy. And it'll be an icing as the puck gets launched all the way down to the Capitals' end. Pieslin setting up for the draw. Face-off won by neither team, but possession controlled by centering pass. Wide open on the far post. Just a swing and a miss by number 18 in red. Recovered by the Capitals, streaking in. Rebound, loose puck slides, and Noonan, sliding out of position, was able to reach it with his glove and freeze it. Capitals doing a fantastic job getting the puck on net and then swarming, looking for the rebounds. DeFiore with the draw. Nice tie-up. Possession gained by Angels. Fed from Pieslin up to Polanski. Pass forward by Noah. Recovered by the Capitals. Take off the board. Sent back again by Pieslin. Loose puck on the neutral area. Recovered by Tweeten. Tweeten wins the red line. Sends it deep in the far corner. Puck rolls along the boards. Broken back out by the Capitals. 12 charging forward. Stripped away by defense. DeFiore now carrying it back out in the neutral area. DeFiore sidestepping, full checked away, cleared wide by 7. Noah giving pressure. Flips the puck up along the near side boards. DeFiore with the puck. Sends it to to Polanski. Polanski whiffing on the shot towards net. Shot from Noah goes wide near side, crossing in front. MNF dumps it back in from the point. Polanski hands off the puck to Noah, or to DeFiore behind. Capitals regain control. Breakout pass, a nice read by Theraldson. Picking off that pass, shot on target, cleared out by the Capitals. Stopped in the neutral zone, sent back in by Theraldson. Tries to clear it out, puck off the skate of MNF. He'll chase it down. Passes it from Olsen. He thought there was an Angel streaking out. Here's Theraldson. Theraldson pull checked off his stick. He's going to dump it back down behind the goal line. Olsen and Lundy now battling for a puck. Lundy sends the puck to Theraldson. Theraldson fluttering pass. Loose puck out front. But held on by the Capitals goal net. Under a minute to go in period number 1. Bouncing puck off the draw, cleared wide by Capitals defense. Flipping it up out of the zone. It's going to be a foot race now. Beaslin recovering it for the Angels. Continues behind the net. Lost it on briefly, and puck is now going to get chipped up and contact players on bench. So it should be a face-off down in the Angels' end. Cook with the face-off, won by Capitals. Tried to pass it out to the near side post, sent in by Farr. Recovered up along the boards, just out of reach of Aiken. Slapped forward by Bolte. Charlie Bolte, the puck carrier. Bolte winds up here at the shot blocker. Save up front, recovered by Cook. His shot goes wide of the net. Recovered in the far corner by the Capitals. Breakout pass, able to get around Bolte. 17, the puck carrier. Lost it in the snow. Flipped back forward by Bolte up to Aiken. Aiken overskated it. Dumped all the way down. Icing is going to be the call. Or would have been the buzzer. Coincidentally timed out at the exact same time. That brings us to the end of period number 1. Apologize for being on mute. It was a nice goal by Luke Cook. Got the Angels up on the scoreboard first. Loose puck out front, shot towards net by Noah, broken up by the Capitals. Dumped back into the zone by Noah. Puck's going to carry along the board, stopped by the goalie. He's going to change the direction. Sends it back near side, flipped up into the glass. Kept in briefly by Theraldson, walking in from the slot. A backhand shot, hits the post and slapped in on the rebound is going to be, I believe that's Polanski. A lucky bounce for the Angels after the initial shot by DeFiore got tipped up, it hits the crossbar and dropped down right in front of Polanski, who slapped it in. That makes it a 2-goal lead now for the Angels. Polanski driving forward, face-off controlled by the Capitals. The defense tries to flip it up, broken up by Polanski. Polanski to Sandy. Sandy's backhand shot went through traffic, cleared wide. Puck battle now in the near corner. Recovered behind the net by the Capitals. Kept in by Jenner Peaslin. Bouncing puck stopped by Sandy. He launches it back in the far corner. Recovered behind the net by the Capitals. Flipping it up. Stopped short again by Peaslin. Sends it into the far corner. Nice drop pass by 9 to 18. 18 then. Poke check the puck away by Jace Peaslin. Tweeton recovering right at the blue line. Loose puck now. Sandy sends it across to Peaslin. Peaslin up to Braden Key. Loose puck out front, flipped up into the neutral zone by Tweeton. Sent back into the Angel zone by the Capitals. Tweeton on the turn. Kept in by 6. Puck went behind the net. Hammered back near side by Peaslin. Loose puck stripped up, picked up by Peaslin. He carries it behind the net, changing direction. Backhand sent up to Olsen. Bounces off the skate of Tweeton, out of view, apologize. Olsen recovers. He blows a tire and he'll go down on that'll be a delayed penalty. And now 9's going to go sit in the box. He'll go sit for tripping. That'll be a face-off back down in the Capitals end and a power play opportunity for the Angels.
Nice job, bud.
Should be a near side face-off down in the Capital end, and it'll be a glove hand side of the goaltender. So it looks to me like there's going to be 2 penalties assessed on the play. The initial tripping penalty and then a technical misconduct. Some explanation. So they're going to run concurrent. So the initial 2-minute penalty will expire, and then the second penalty will then start getting timed off. So 4 minutes will be a difficult thing to have on the clock. You need to understand, put the initial 2 minutes up and then track the secondary. So if the Angels end up scoring, then 2 minutes will get taken off the penalty, but the player doesn't come out of the bench unless there's less than 2 minutes left, if that makes sense. Face-off won by the Angels, carried to the center by Theraldson. Theraldson back near side to Emineth. Emineth tries to feed it over to DeFiore, tipped wide. Picked up by Polanski. Polanski to DeFiore. DeFiore cycling. Sends it. Finds the back of the net. So there's going to be the first 2 minutes that come off. And now the penalty reset down to 2. A beautiful pass from DeFiore. And that's going to be Abe Emineth. So they'll reset. And now the technical penalty will get put up for the remaining 2 minutes. We've got 13 minutes and 41 seconds left in period number 2. Face-off controlled by the Angels. Pass back to Theraldson. Theraldson across to M&F. He launches down. Icing waved off on the tip. Goaltender stops possession of it. Recovered by DeFiore. DeFiore to Theraldson. Theraldson's going to walk in. He whiffs on the shot. Goaltender in position. He freezes it. Sandy with the faceoff. It's won by the Capitals. Puck hammered along the boards behind the net. A breakout shot. Initially kept in by Bolte. Back near side to Chase Pieslin to Jenner Pieslin. Back to Bolte. To Sandy. Sandy near side to Pieslin. Pieslin's going to dump it into the corner. 13 minutes to go in period number 1. Noah on the turn, continue to carry the puck behind the net. Centering pass bounces off the side of the net, recovered by the Capitals. Pieslin, back to brother Pieslin, back to Jace Pieslin, and he's going to launch it all the way down. Don't think he knew where he was on the ice, as he was on the wrong side of the red line, so icing was the whistle.
Are you tired? Ready? Yeah. You better wake up. No, I'm guessing. You better wake up though, because you got another game.
Off the draw. Puck chipped out. It's kept in by 11. 11 up to 15. He gets tossed into the boards. This puck picked up by Jenner Pieslin. A drop pass to Sandy.
Let's go.
Christian Sandy is going to carry it out of the Angels zone. Weaving back and forth in the neutral zone. Puts on the brakes. Changes direction. Passes it near side to Pieslin. Pieslin along the boards to Chase Pieslin. Whiff pass picked up now by the Capitals. Capitals are going to bank it. They'll launch it all the way down. That'll have too much speed, so icing will bring it right back. 12 minutes, 12 seconds to go. 32 seconds remaining in the Angels power play. Off the draw, DeFiore tied up, cleared wide by the Capitals. Pope checking it was Theraldson, bouncing up and skating out with it is 6. He flips it into the near side corner. It's going to get picked up by M&F. M&F feeding it up to Polanski. Polanski stopped the puck. Allows DeFiore to skate in with it. DeFiore had the puck stripped off of his stick as he was trying to feed it to Key. Braden Key goes in to add his support. Nice flip by the Capitals out in the neutral zone. Stopped by the skate of Polanski. Polanski wins the red line, sends it towards net, stops short. Polanski recovering it again in the neutral zone. Sends it back down in, where the Capitals defense sent it back towards the Angels bench. Breakout pass in the neutral zone, poke checked away by M&F. Theraldson on the charge. Gets help from Polanski. Polanski carries it behind, feeding it out front just a little bit into the skates of Cook, who was flying in, F3 in the slot. Cleared out by the Capitals. Theraldson. He gets tied up on the play. It's kept in by the Capitals. Nystrom overskates it. Regaining control in the far corner is Aiken. Brings it back near side. He's going to cycle back up through neutral zone, crossing in front of the Angels bench. He's body checked off of the puck. Stolen away by the Capitals, but kept in at the point by Tweeten. Chasing it behind the goal line is Cook. Cook carrying it back near side, a backhand pass attempt. Kept in by Cook, recovered by the Capitals. Capitals trying to clear it out, stopped by the stick of Tweeten. Tweeten, hot pursuit by 14, he'll put on the brakes, changing direction. Huge shot by DeFiore, blocker save. Puck battle along the near boards, recovered by DeFiore. Capitals have been back at full strength. Shot and a wonderful glove save by the goaltender, and he'll hold on to that one. Everything in the cameras are going. Blah, blah, blah.
I tell her that every day.
Yeah, guilty.
She tapped me and she said, I'm okay, thank you though.
DeFiore with the draw, tied up into the skates. Kept in by Emineth as Lundy's jumped up and over, pressured behind the net by Olsen. The hooking penalty now is going to be called and assessed to Olsen as he is chasing after a delayed penalty, and now with the puck touch of Emineth, Olsen's going to get called for hooking.
This is me better.
Nobody can injure it any worse. Either way, like the severity of it, the surgery that he's going to have on his knee,
Yeah, no, but he actually...
can't make it worse.
Yeah, you can.
It's the same surgery regardless, I think.
Yeah, but he can't make it worse to him.
So that's the Capitals power play opportunity. 9 minutes, 13 seconds to go. After the face-off, Darrellson skating it out of the zone back into Capitals territory. Reaching for it. He's pushed off the puck. Darrellson still coming out with it. He'll be roughed off the puck. Recovered now behind the goal line by Cook. Cook does his job of tying the puck up along the boards. Still having a puck battle. Capitals able to regain control. Well checked away by Cook. Lost in the skates. Recovered by Nystrom. Nystrom, he's going to carry it back down. Bringing it far side. Nystrom rips a shot. Saved by the goalie. Centering pass. It's behind Aiken, who's out on the penalty kill. Aiken's backhand shot into the corner. A reverse by the Capitals to the far side. Nystrom pressuring. Puck kept in by Theraldson, right in front of the bench. Drop pass from Nystrom, sent back in by Theraldson, and now icing is going to be the whistle. So it'll be a face-off back down in Capitals territory. 41 seconds to go in the Angels penalty. Battle in the corner. A nice backhand by Christian Sandy as he snuck in from behind the goal line. Carried back out of the zone by the Capitals. A nice pass forward and a recovery by 17. Stripped away by Beaslin. Their shot, ricochet deflected down. Glove saved by Noonan. Quick reaction. Tries to hit a streaking Sandy. Was Beaslin. Loose puck to Emineth. Emineth to Beaslin. Beaslin banking it off the boards, getting it out of the zone. Dumped back in by 13. Carried behind the net by Emineth. Emineth feeds it up to Noah. Noah's going to lose it on the back check. Olsen come out of the box, so now we're going to have Angels back at full strength. Dumped back in by Beaslin. Chipped forward by the goalie. Beaslin comes out with it. His shot far wide of the net. Stepping up far side is Tweeten. He's going to continue into the corner. Recovered behind the net by Lundy. Loose puck by DeFiore, sent back in near side. Carrying the puck behind goal line now. Tweeten keeps it in far side. Olsen charging after it behind the goal line. Kept in near side by Theraldson. And Lundy slapped forward by Capitals to a waiting Tweeten. Tweeten's going to cut right up through the middle. Lost it on the stick poke. Dumped back in by Theraldson. Capitals banking the puck off the boards. Shift the puck out. Tries to get it out. Stopped short by Tweeten. Tweeten's shot just wide. Pulled off the near side boards by DeFiore. DeFiore keeps it in. Capitals able to get it out of the zone. Pass from Theraldson to M&F up to DeFiore. DeFiore charging forward. DeFiore rips a shot. Ricocheted by the shin pad of a Capitals player. Centering pass by DeFiore. Picked up by Sandy. Over to M&F. His puck broken down by traffic. Capitals banking it off the boards behind their net. Pressured near side by Nystrom, allows Jace Pieslin. He rips a shot right up the slot. Chest cavity save, and he'll hold on to it. That'll be a near side face-off. 5 minutes, 25 seconds to go. Face-off won by Pieslin. Chipped up and dumped back in by M&F. Bouncing puck behind the net, recovered by the Capitals. Banking off the board, shot back towards net by Nystrom, broken up. Recovered by Pieslin. Pieslin snipes one. The goalie dropped down, beats him on glove hand side. A nice goal going top corner for Pieslin. Pieslin with the face-off. Full check forward after the draw is won by the Capitals. Sent back in to M&F. M&F over to Nystrom. He was immediately pressured. Loose puck picked up by Pieslin. Chase Pieslin on the spin. He's going to launch it. Icing waved off on the tip. Pressure behind the net by Pieslin and Key. Key coming out with the puck in the corner. Capitals able to regain possession. Near side. Lost it on the stick handle. Kept in at the point. Kept back forward by DeFiore up to Key. Braden Key. He winds up his shot. Blocked by the skate of the defender. Overskating it. DeFiore was Capitals to come back in. Stripped away by Polanski. Loose puck now by DeFiore at the line. DeFiore over to Polanski. Polanski trying to find Noah, who was coming in. Far side post. Broken up by the Capitals. Capitals dump it into the far corner. Pieslin going in for it. Gets checked by Capitals. Slapped back out of the zone by DeFiore. Charging forward is Noah. Should have been offsides. And they are going to finally blow delayed offsides. Three minutes and 54 seconds to go. Off the face-off. Quick shot by Aiken. Hit traffic. Recovered by Aiken behind the goal. Centering pass cleared wide by the defense. A breakout pass to 8. He's going to flip it far side up to 6. Going for the puck was Jenner Pieslin. Recovered by Aiken. He wins the red line. Dumps it back along banking the boards. Slap back up towards the point. Cross ice breakout pass broken up by Theraldson. Recovered near side by Theraldson. Got some help by Cook. Theraldson backhands it back down into the far side corner. Sent back up along the boards. Shot towards net by Nystrom. Leg save. Kicked it. Rebound right out front. Aiken comes in. Recovers it. Lost it on behind the goal line. Capitals Sauce pass broken up by Cook. Cook shot. Leg save. Cleared into the far corner. Nystrom charging forward. Aiken, he goes hard with a body check into the boards. Breakout pass. Was trying to feed 8. Broken up by Tweeten. Here's Nystrom. Nystrom's going to bring it back down into the Capitals' end. Nystrom skating around on the backhand, read by the goalie, and he'll... Oh, Nyquist, not Nystrom. I think I do actually keep calling him Nystrom. Multiple games. Nyquist. Is he? Oh, Nystrom. Yeah, I don't know. Nystrom is one of my junior players from summer. Nyquist, great job keeping it in. Dumped back in along the boards by Olsen. Olsen coming off with it, feeds it over to Lundy. Lundy with the shot. Gets deflected wide. Chasing after it into the far corner. Broken up now by the Capitals. Capitals get it returned back by Olsen. Olsen feeds it over to DeFiore. DeFiore backhand beats the goalie blocker side on the stick handle. A pass from Olsen over to DeFiore. A nice neutral zone forced turnover and progression pass play allows the Angels to find success. Pieslin hammering the puck forward. Stopped by defender stick, near side pass from MNF to Pieslin. Sent back up near side to Sandy, stopped by the Capitals. Back to Pieslin, across to MNF. MNF trying to feed it up to Key. Sent back in by the Capitals. Jenner Pieslin wins the red line, dumps it in near corner. Loose puck picked up far corner by Jace Pieslin, out to MNF. MNF's shot crosses wide in front of the net. Kept in along the boards by Sandy. Chasing after it is Key. Breakout pass, Key, who was charging after the puck behind the goal line. I don't think he was expecting it. Ricocheted towards net, forcing the goaltender to make the save. Just over a minute to go in period number 2. Face-off won by the Capitals, dumped in by Sandy. Pressure behind the net by Key, slapped up, does find its way bouncing up over some snow, beating MNF. He races down to get it. MNF clears it wide to Pieslin. Pieslin on the turn. Send it back to MNF. MNF trying to feed it up to Sandy. Broken up by the Capitals. Shot towards net, broken up by Braden Key. Braden Key now bringing it back down into the Capitals' end. Nice job by a defender. Now we're going to have Jace Pieslin. He's going to go sit for interference. That's going to be a face-off now down in the Angels' end. Should be far side, I believe. So it'll be a blocker hand of goaltender Noonan. 31.4 seconds to go. Cook with the draw. Capitals keeping it at the point, bouncing it off the skate of Aiken. Bad habits die hard. Darrellson, he rips a shot, blocker save, bouncing up through the air. A rebound, it's loose and recovered by the Capitals out front. Skating up for it. Stopped short by Aiken. Darrellson getting some support. Flipped back into the zone by 8. Recovered by Nyquist. And the buzzer will bring us to the end of period number 2. And both teams will go back to respective locker rooms. We'll have a brief Zamboni intermission break. And we'll be back at it for period number 3 momentarily.
Yeah, I'm like, nobody's gonna know there's Brian standing. Nobody's gonna. Here, I got this one. Oh, there's a small one. That's how it is. But he really likes it. He likes the fall nice for this goalie.
Yeah, the brother.
Right here, just in case.
Third period underway. Cook with the face-off. Covered by Emina. Puck chips up into the glass. Slapped back in by the Capitals. Hammered back near side by Cook. Stopped by the Capitals. Pressured by Emina. Emina still battling in the near side corner. Puck kicked in at the point by Cook. Centering pass by Capitals, no one there. Pressured by Peaslin. Slapped up by Aiken. His blown tire kept the puck in the zone. Sent back in by the Capitals. Emina going after it near side. Shot from the point, deflected wide off the stick of Peaslin. Centering pass from behind the net. Cleared out by Aiken. Aiken continuing, lost it on the stick handle. Offsides is going to be the call now. Stopping progression for the Capitals.
That's from the lowest setting, and it goes up 3 other ones. I love that one. Quite a bit. Yeah, like, oh, we'll do this in the next game. I love that one.
Off the draw. Controlled by the Capitals. A deep pass near side. Bouncing up and over the stick. Recovered by Nyquist. He's pressured on the play. Kept the puck. Tries backhanding it out of his own. Shot towards net by 7. Deflected up off Newman's stick into the glass. Flipped up and out by Tweeten. Ice will be the call. 3 seconds to go in Jace Peaslin's penalty. And that'll be a face-off back down in Angels' end. Far side, so glove hand of Noonan. Sandy with the draw. Slaps it wide. Puck pass out to the point. His shot went wide, crossing in front. Angels back at full strength. Puck battle along the near side boards. Flipped up center by Sandy. Shot towards net, hits traffic. Cleared back to the near side. 8, the puck carrier. Continues down into the corner. Pressured by Nyquist. Pass to a player waiting behind the net. He's pressured, sends it back near side. Pass out to the point. Shot from the point. Going wide, cleared wide by Noonan. Pass from face-off circle. Broken up by Tweeten. Tweeten continuing to skate it far side. Loose puck now sent towards net by Peaslin. Stopped by the goaltender and frozen. 14 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in period number 3. Face off by DeFiore, charging forward to grab it is Peaslin. He loses it on the turn as it just stripped off of his stick. Kept in by Noah at the line, recovered by DeFiore. DeFiore cycling up to the line. A turn and burn into the near corner, recovered by Noah, stripped it off of his stick, sent it behind to Polanski. Polanski centering pass, no one there, cleared wide by the Capitals. Pass from the Capitals, tried to get a shot, was DeFiore, and launched it back down to the Angels' end by Capitals defense, so icing will bring it right back. Cook taking a far side face-off for the Angels. Face-off won by the Capitals wide. Dumped along the boards, wrapping it near side, stopped by MNF. His shot crossed 12 feet in front of the net. Centering pass by Olsen, just out of reach of Lundy. Broken up by Lundy. Lundy cuts back in towards the middle. Both checked away on the stick handle. Reaching for it is Cook. Capitals able to flip it up and out, and that puck will roll. Yeah, it'll bring it all the way back down for another icing. 13 minutes, 41 seconds to go. Cook with the face-off. Lost in the skates, passed from Cook out to the point. The wind up by Tweeten, and that gets deflected. Big hit by Peaslin. Loose puck picked up by Tweeten. Tweeten on the... And now we're going to have technical misconduct assessed to Jenner Peaslin behind the play. Must have said something offensive. And the referee wasn't allowing it, which I don't disagree with. So that unnecessary penalty is going to give the Capitals another power play opportunity. Face off down in Angels' end. No, he probably said something. It's a 2 minute, it's a minor. Yeah. Off the face-off, puck tied up in the far corner. Loose puck out at the point, a ricochet, nice leg save by Noonan. Kept in beautifully by Seven, shot towards net, wide of the net. Tweeten going in for a check, recovered by Capitals. Capitals with a shot, and now we're going to have a delayed penalty assessed to 17 for slashing. So that'll even things back out for even strength, and the face-off will be down in the Capitals' end. Peaslin wins the draw out to Therrelson. Therrelson sends it near side to MNF. MNF winds up his shot. Just a half a second too long, allowed 15 in red to get his stick on puck and deflecting it up into the netting. Near side face-off. Peaslin wins it up to MNF. MNF feeds it out to the point. Therrelson winds up here. It's a shot. Nabbed out of the air by the goaltender's glove, and he freezes it. Face-off controlled by the Capitals. They chip it up far side out. It's a foot race. 12 got incredible speed. Therrelson On the fake, sends it near side to MNF. MNF up to Peaslin. Peaslin lost it on the stick handle. It's recovered by 15. 15 poke checked away by MNF. Puck dumped back in out of the neutral zone by the Capitals. Recovered by MNF. MNF feeding it a little bit too far out in front of Aiken. Capitals sent the puck right back in wide of the net. It's picked up by MNF. MNF up to Peaslin. 45 seconds to go on the other Peaslin penalty. Chase Peaslin's going to continue chasing behind the goal line. Capitals regain control in the near side corner. Breakout pass to 14. 14 wins the red line, dumps it into the Angels' end near side. Recovered by Tweeten behind the goal line. Peaslin jumping up into the glass. Kept in by the Capitals. Centering pass. Now we're going to have another delayed penalty against the Capitals. Aiken, the puck carrier, continues chasing behind the goal line. Aiken still going with it. Peaslin, he lost it, now offsides, brings the play to an end. So we've got 1 second to go on Jenner Peaslin's penalty, and Capitals will have another one go 6-2. It was a slashing behind the play. 11 minutes, 24 seconds to go in period number 3. So it'll be a 4-on-3 power play for the Angels for 1 second, and then Peaslin will come out of the box, and then it'll be a 5-on-3. Face off won by the Angels. Battle out at the point. 12. Wonderfully gets the puck back around, streaking around, cleared wide by Noonan, tied up in the corner by Therrelton as he lost an edge. MNF now carrying it out of the zone, sends it near side to Noah. Noah, the puck carrier, drops it back to DeFiore. DeFiore on the circle. His shot, saved and deflected into the far corner. Stop far side by MNF. MNF stops, reverses out to the point. Therrelton near side to Polanski. Polanski back to Therrelton. Therrelton fumbling it briefly. Capitals able to regain control. Pass back across to 6. Poke checked away by Therrelton. Cleared wide by Noonan's stick. Pass out front. Noah waiting for it. Noah threads the needle, sends it back down into the Capitals line. It's a 5-on-4 for another minute 5. Capitals launching it up, and that should be a tip. Cleared it out. It's recovered by the Angels. Jenner Peaslin. He's coming flying out. Continuing. He rips a shot. Save. Cleared wide behind the net. Pass off the boards out to Jace Peaslin. Peaslin on the fake. Continues with the puck, far side. Fed it out to the point slot. Jenner Peaslin near side to Polanski. Polanski carrying it into the corner. Cycling behind the net. Poke checked away off his stick. Sent out to the point by the Capitals. Kept in by Peaslin. DeFiore sends it far side to Peaslin. Peaslin rips a shot, crosses wide in front of the net. Dumped into the corner by Jenner Peaslin. Polanski back to Jenner Peaslin. Now we're going to have an interference call against Braden Key. So we're going to have face-off back down into the Angels' end. So it'll be even strength for 5 seconds, and then the Capitals will be on a power play opportunity. 9 minutes, 28 seconds to go. Why? Well, that confuses me on why the face-off is down. I'm gonna have to look up why that face-off's down here. Face-off down in the Capitals' end after the Angels penalty. Kept in by Nyquist, recovered by Cook. Cook sends it along the boards. Chasing it along the far side is Lundy. Power play opportunity now for the Capitals. It's puck bouncing back towards net. Passed up from the goaltender. 7 goes near side to 8. 8 tries flipping it up. Stopped after the body of Cook. Cook still chasing after it. Deep pass sends it far side. Pass forward to 6. Sent it into the corner. Icing was waved off from the tip. Nyquist feeds it up to Cook. Cook hammering it along the boards in front of the Angels bench. Recovered by Nyquist. Nyquist feeding it up to Lundy. Lundy's reaching for it. Stripped away off of his stick. Sent back out of the zone by the Capitals. But bunked right back in. 6th the puck carrier now. Wins the red line. He blows a tire. Goes hard into the boards. After dumping it from winning the red line. Tweetin, he's going to steamroll over a player who tried getting in his way. It's going to get launched all the way back down. Icing is going to be the whistle now this time. Stopping play and bringing the face-off back down in the Capitals' end. 8 minutes and 6 seconds to go. 38 seconds remain on the Capitals' power play. Easlin with the face-off. Charging forward after the face-off won by the Capitals. Forcing a blind pass out to the waiting Theraldson, who goes near side to Peaslin. Peaslin tried launching it up along the boards, kept him at the blue line. Shot towards net, picked up by Theraldson. Theraldson on the turn, picking up speed. Poke checked away, carried back in by Polanski, who was there to recover the poke check puck. Polanski tying a player behind the goal line, passed up far side. A whiff pass recovered by not Theraldson, by Peaslin. Chase Peaslin rips a shot. It got deflected off the pine. The top of the goaltender's stick up into the netting. Should be a far side face-off from where the shot was. That's going to be a glove hand side, and looks like we're going to have a timeout called now on the ice, called by the Capitals. There's 2 seconds remaining in the Capitals' power play. We got Olsen and Cook out on the ice, line mates for Braden Keegan for when he comes out of the box. Puck tied up, dumped in towards net by Nyquist. He comes out of the box. Asher steps out from the bench to complete the line. This puck out front, recovered now by Capitals. Carrying it back down into the Angels' end, recovered by Lundy. Lundy dumps it along the board. Shot from the point by 11. Save. Picked up far side by Olsen. Olsen on the turn. Lost it on the spin. Cleared out with help by MNF. Puck checked off of his stick along the boards. Loose puck out in the neutral zone.
Get it, bro. Come on.
Dumped back in by the Capitals. M&F recovering in the near corner. Pressured behind the goal line, changes direction, flipping it up near side to Peaslin. Peaslin banks it off the boards. Not Peaslin, that was Nyquist bouncing it off the boards behind Lundy. Recovered, sent back into the zone by the Capitals. M&F, the puck carrier. Stripped off of his stick. Shot from the blue line, save cleared wide by Noonan. Nyquist continuing to skate with it, lost it on the stick handle. DeFiore recovers, sends it back far side to Noah. Noah's trying to feed it up to Nyquist. Had a whiff, a big collision by Peaslin. Loose puck now, far side with the Capitals, dumped back in by Peaslin, pressured by DeFiore. Capitals send the puck up to Tweeten, recovered by Noah. Noah pressured. Got help from DeFiore in the corner. DeFiore's blind backhand pass snuck through multiple players. Sent out of the zone by the Capitals. Peaslin feeding it far side to Tweeten. And icing is going to be the call as Tweeten was on the wrong side of the tracks for that one. It'll be a far side face-off glove hand of Noonan. Cook with the draw. Capitals coming out with it. Goes for three, sends it up over the netting. Bounces off the glass, stays in play, recovered by Aiken, sent it back to Peaslin to Bolte. Slapped out of the zone by Cook. Launching it forward off to the shin pad of Bolte. Bolte charging forward, pressuring in the far corner. Pass along behind the boards, behind the net, off the boards. Breakout pass broken up by Cook. Luke Cook on the sidestep, couldn't quite get a good shot off. Recovered by the Capitals. Capitals on the tip. And the puck is rolling, and icing is going to get waved off as Peaslin was able to reach it there in time. Peaslin turns and changes direction. Pass back far side to Bolte. Bolte feeding it on the goal with Cook. He's tied up. Puck back to Peaslin. Peaslin passing it to Tweeten. Tweeten pressured, sends it back to Peaslin. On the turn, sends it back near side to Tweeten. Tweeten was trying to feed it over to Bolte, who was going for a line change. Didn't know the pass was coming. Shot from the blue line. Extracurriculars behind the play. Sandy wins red line, dumps it near side into the corner, giving chase far side. Puck pulled off the boards by Peaslin. Peaslin still with it. He rips the shot. Saved by the stick. Rebound by Sandy. Secondary save. Cleared out to the point by the Capitals. Shot by Harrelson. Gets traffic. Dumped into the far corner by Peaslin. Recovered by Sandy behind the goal line. Sandy backhands it up off the boards to M&F. M&F back to Sandy. Pass. Oh, shot on target. Blocker saved by Peaslin. Key sends it back to M&F, back to Key. Big windup by Sandy and a fantastic job by the defense breaking that up. As Sandy was going to absolutely bury that puck into the back of the net, cleared out on target, or on net by the Capitals. Recovered behind the net was by Theraldson up to Key. Key gets tied up on the play. Charging forward is Theraldson, continues up far side. Stopping at the bottom of the circle. Line change. Got caught with the Angels with a non-striking. His shot went wide. Pressured off the angle by Nyquist. Peaslin, now the puck carrier. Olsen dumping the puck from the far side corner. Kept in at the point by 11. 11 shot towards net. Going to get dumped behind the net by Nyquist. Olsen feeding it up to Theraldson. He gets tripped up on the play. Capitals keep it in. Chipped up towards net, crossing wide, far side of the net. Olsen is going to launch it out. You see what he's doing now. He's trying to get it out of the neutral area, or get it out of the Angels zone into the neutral area, and it'll be an offsides. It'll be a face-off in front of the Angels bench. Face-off. Possession controlled by Olsen. He just pushed off the puck, but not before he could get it to Cook. Cook charging forward. Cook feeds it over to Lundy. Lundy's stick tied up on the play. Puck is loose behind the net. Battling for it is Cook. Got some help from Lundy. Lundy passing it back to Beasley. Beasley backhands it to keep it in. Sent back up by the Capitals. Bouncing the puck out front. Comes near side. It's going to get picked up by 11. 11 feeding it up through the slot to 5. Tries to clear it out. Peaslin hits Nyquist. Capitals regain possession back in their end. Olsen. Body check, push off the puck. Puck battle.
Get up!
Near side. Recovered now by DeFiore. DeFiore. Pressuring. Broken up the pass. Loose puck now going back to Jenner Peaslin. Peaslin's going to cut up through the middle. Launches it back down into the Capitals' end. Far side corner. Clearing attempt. Read by Polanski as he stopped the puck in the corner. DeFiore looking for a pass. Cycling, sends it far side over to Emeneff. Emeneff, he was pressured. Tried to get a shot towards net. Got deflected up into the netting off of the Capital stick. 53.4 seconds to go. Off the draw, quick shot by Noah. Stick save into the glass from the goaltender. Tries to clear it out, kept in by Tweeten. Tweeten, a backhand. Couldn't get it past number 12, and they chipped it out. 8's going to pick it up now. 8 rips a shot. Glove saved by Noonan. He'll hold on to it. 36.4 seconds to go. Off the draw, cleared wide nicely by Cook. Emeneff tying the puck up in the corner. Chipped up and out by Aiken. Loose puck now picked up by Cook. Cook steaming towards Capital zone. His pass goes wide into the near side corner. Aiken gets taken down. Centering pass from Cook. A rebound. Save cleared wide from Pulte. Help from Aiken. Aiken's pushed off of the puck. Capitals able to rim the puck along the boards. Got deflected. It's going to get picked up now by Tweeten as the game comes to an end. Capitals finding themselves victorious with a shutout credited to Noonan.
All right, Benjamin!
That'll do it for us here for now. We'll be back after a little bit of a time gap break for game 2 of the day of the Angels 12U team. And then following that game with another short time break, it'll be game 2 of this Bantam A team as they face off against Devil's Lake, I believe, later this evening. Hope to have you all join